I'm going to give you tips that I personally used to get my LinkedIn buzzing. And then I want you guys to also adopt this so that you can get your LinkedIn profiles to be buzzing with opportunities, right? Opportunities, guys, they come in different forms. So it's not just job opportunities. You can get opportunities to contribute to a publication. You can get opportunities for media, to appear on TV, to appear on radio. You can get opportunities, for public speaking. There's a whole lot of opportunities you can get on LinkedIn, right? If you network correctly. So I want you guys to go fetch those and then let's do our thing. For those who are new here, please make sure that you follow. We go by the Fetch Army. We are a group of professionals that are going for executive positions, right? So we want to network. We want to improve our personal development. We just want to be on top of the food chain when it comes to our careers. No excuses, no feeling sorry for ourselves. We do what needs to be done. So let's get into the lesson of the day. Thank you so much, Infinity. But Toby, thank you so much for the gift, right? So the first thing that you need to do when you get on LinkedIn, guys, you understand how LinkedIn connection works, right? It's like sending a friend request on Facebook. But this is different because you are looking for professionals only. So what you need to do when you're going through your connections on LinkedIn, make sure you connect with people that know the industry that you are in. So you constantly want to be around people that know better than you when it comes to your industry, because they're going to show you the way. They're going to share webinars with you. They're going to share opportunities with you. They're going to recommend you for jobs if you guys are clicking, right? So you need to make sure that you connect with people that know the industry. Guys, don't just accept any LinkedIn connection. You are really messing up your LinkedIn, right? Because that's where you get people that have all sorts of ideas, and then LinkedIn becomes a very horrible space for you. Your LinkedIn experience depends on your connections. Afternoon, fam. My second live, loving it. Thank you, Clee, for coming through. I really appreciate you, and welcome to the Fetch Army, right? So that's what I want you guys to do. Connect with people that know the industry. Don't just connect with anybody on LinkedIn. That is going to mess up your experience, right? Because Sebas on Shela, they're going to sell you Forex, they're going to scam you, they're going to kidnap you even. So don't do that. Don't just accept anybody. Don't feel bad for rejecting LinkedIn connection requests. It's not personal, guys. It's business. We are the Fetch Army. We are busy fetching here. You understand what I'm saying? And as we are fetching, guys, we don't want to be interrupted. We don't want to just connect with anybody. We want to connect with people that are going to take us forward when it comes to our careers, right? So don't just accept any connection. So you need to connect with people that know the industry, especially if they are decision makers in their companies. Hi, Giddy. Thank you for coming through, right? Especially if they are decision makers in their companies. That's who you want to connect with. Guys, in life, you need people that are clever than you. You can't be in a circle of people where you are always the clever one, because who's going to teach you more things, right? So you need people that are intimidating, people that intimidate you with knowledge, industry knowledge, right? People that are captains of the industry. That's who you want to connect with on LinkedIn. But guys, like I said, they will only accept your LinkedIn connection if you are busy with your content. If you don't know how to post content on LinkedIn, go check out one of the masterclasses on YouTube. I've got a video on how to post content on LinkedIn. I think I've got something on the blog as well. The blog is on careeremporium.co.za. Free resources, guys, right? You can get all of that knowledge. So you need to be busy, and your LinkedIn profile needs to be sorted. It needs to be 100%. Don't send connections when you've got spelling mistakes. Don't send connections when you don't have a cover image and all of that kind of stuff, right? Thank you so much, Shumi. I really appreciate you, right? So make sure your LinkedIn profile is sorted, because an executive is not going to accept it, or somebody who's an industry captain or industry leader will not accept your LinkedIn request if it's not sorted. I know I do that, right? If you send me a LinkedIn connection request and your connection is not looking good, unless you are a client and we are working on your LinkedIn profile, then that's something else. Okay, but I ignore a whole lot of them. Okay, so that is the first thing that I want you guys to do. Connect with people that know the industry. You want to absorb their knowledge, guys, right? And you want to be connected with whatever they are connected with. And guys, remember we had a conversation, Uguti, you constantly need to be in touch with your industry. Hi, Rapsteak, thank you for coming through, right? You need to constantly be in touch with your industry, because it's good interview content when you can get into an interview room and speak about industry. It's good for networking when you can be around executives and speak about industry. It increases your chances of getting a promotion as well at work. So it's very important. And the knowledge that you're looking for, you can get it from other people, connect with them. Right. Let's go to number 2. When you comment on posts, you must show industry knowledge. That's why you need point number 1. Guys, if you are following executives on LinkedIn and they post and you want to get into the companies where they are, right? So let's say you have your top 5 companies. You must always have a list of companies you want to work for. Rapsteak and I did this exercise when she came for her coaching session this week, right? You need to have a list of 5 companies that you want to work for, because you intentionally connect with people from those companies, right? Executives, HR, talent acquisition manager, and whatever the case is, so that you can be able to impress them and get into those companies. So once you've done that, you've connected with them. When they post stuff, part of networking is actually commenting on what they have posted. But guys, please comment with industry knowledge. Asekele lento yobuthi agree, interested, thank you for sharing, and then that is it. Guys, let's not post like that. Thank you, PK. Let's not post like that, guys. Let's post full sentences. My mother taught me grade 1 and grade 3. She was a teacher. I remember one thing that she taught me in grade 3 is that always respond to things in full sentences. Imagine, I was just in grade 3. I never forgot this, right? So when I comment on people's stuff, or when I put captions on my LinkedIn when I'm posting, it's full sentences. That's why even when you guys are writing your headlines on your LinkedIn profile, I always say, write it in full sentences. Don't say administrator at Standard Bank, for instance. Just write, I'm an administration professional who is passionate about organizing and da-da-da. Write things in full sentences. So when you respond to people's posts, answer in full sentences. So let's say, for example, you are in the insurance sector, right? And then somebody posts about this new technology that's been released in the insurance sector, right? And this is a person you want to impress. It's an executive who posted this, right? Or somebody who's a decision maker. Hey, Zoe's troublemaker, right? And you want to impress these people. So let's say they post about this new technology in the insurance space. When you comment with context and a little bit of background. Wow, this is amazing. I noticed that they've been doing this a lot in Japan. I'm so excited that South Africa is adopting the same. You understand what I'm saying? Speak in full sentences. Comment with full sentences. If I catch you guys in postable, agreed. Interesting. Thank you for sharing. We're going to have problems. How do you impress somebody when you speak like that? Picture it as a one-on-one conversation. You are standing in front of someone and they tell you something and you like, agreed. Or you are in an interview room. They tell you something and you say, interested. So if you don't teach yourself to speak with full sentences now, you'll never be able to impress anyone. So I want you guys to start commenting on those posts with fuller sentences. Try a paragraph that has 3 sentences at least, so that you can be able to impress these people. They can be able to engage with you. And the more you do that, is the more they're going to start going to your profile. Because they're like, damn, this person gets me. So maybe this is the person that we're looking for in the company. So you start networking there. Okay, so that is the second one. Let's go to the third one. Rather than ask people for stuff, share something of value. This is a bad habit that I've picked up. It's even annoying when you email replying noted. Eish, but don't even start me over noted. Angifuni noted, because what exactly are you saying? We're trying to work on a project together. All you can contribute is noted. So guys, full sentences are important, right? So the third one is a very bad habit that I see a lot. As soon as I connect with someone on LinkedIn, they're constantly asking for stuff. They're asking for information. They're asking for a meeting with me. They're asking, it's like they go straight to asking me for stuff in the inbox. I'm talking about inbox action now. Guys, rather share something of value, right? When you inbox somebody, you're trying to impress them. You're trying to get them to understand you, right? That's what you're trying to do. Think about when you get an Instagram DM and somebody, instead of quoting you, back fast, straight, boom, right straight to the point, send pictures. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't work. So what you want to do is, hey, I see we're in the same sector. I just saw this article and then I thought I should share it with you. So what happens is that this person is like, wow, this person is resourceful. And they're also helping my cause because they're increasing my industry knowledge. And then you start having conversations. Wow, this is good. And then you start trading because they reciprocate the energy as well. You guys get to know each other, and then you can take that conversation outside LinkedIn. You can swap numbers, you can swap. Guys, I'm talking about professionally, ne? Please, angikhulumi ngokufasana la, right? And then that's what you do. So you can't constantly ask people for things. I've got people that every time they inbox me, they want something, and they want it for free, no hal. That's no, we can't do that. What you're sharing is so important because it creates interest. Exactly. And that's what you want to do, Shumi. You want to create interest in somebody. You need to make it worth it. Remember, you are the one overshupile and send them a connection request. They were just sitting in the house. So now I'm accepting your connection request so that you can pester me and harass me looking for things. So guys, connect with people. That's what networking is. That's what networking is. That will make you a networking machine, when it comes to LinkedIn. All right. So don't annoy people and keep asking them for things. Put yourself in their position. You have a friend who's constantly calling you when they want something. They never have a conversation with you. They never say, hey, Shumi, let's share this. Hey, Shumi, let's do this and that. They want your Netflix account. Every time they call you, they're looking for your DSTV account. Every time you do something, they want it. Every time you're wearing a sweater, they want to borrow it. Every time. I mean, how would you feel about that relationship? Do you feel like it's a two-way street? It's not a two-way street, right? So rather than ask people for stuff, and guys, please, when you inbox people, also, don't just treat it like it's an inbox from Instagram. You write it like an email. Dear whoever, saw this article, I thought I should share it with you since we are in the same sector. Or hi, it was interesting what you posted last week. I wanted to comment on it, but I didn't get an opportunity, but you need to start there. There needs to be a number of conversations before you can jump in. Exactly, Batobile, it's a two-way street. So that's what makes you a networking machine. I never ask people for stuff when I'm on LinkedIn, ever. I show them something that is out there that they can benefit from. When somebody feels like you're giving them information without them asking for it and then without asking for anything back, then it's a dialogue. It's a two-way street, guys. And write your inboxes properly like emails, like dear whoever, regards. Then only after they've responded, you can drop the formalities. But your first one has to be proper, guys, right? Let's see, it should be give and take. Yes, but it should be give and take. It should be a two-way street. Don't even have such people in my circle. You will be blue-ticked. Bachele wena Shumi. Serious. Thank you for sharing this. I'm guilty of all of these things. I'm glad I came across your life. I hope you're following wena Fiki. So I hope you're following so that you can get more. Wow, your contribution to email responses is important. Noted, makes me tick as well. Exactly. Guys. So speak in full sentences. Speak like you're adults. Speak like you're educated, guys. Nifundile. You get what I'm saying? Being formal has helped me in so many instances. I know, Koki. It has helped me so much. And I appreciate it so much when somebody respects me enough to say, even a hi is fine, right? But hi is busiso, and then, put a paragraph and then kind regards. I don't mind a hi, right? It's just about, hey, Nobo, hey, hood, how you doing? Whatever that nonsense is, right? That kind of stuff I don't appreciate. Let's be formal. But don't always ask people for things. I'm telling you, they will remove you as a connection. All right. So guys, very important. Before I get to point number 4 and 5, guys, thank you so much for tapping the screen. Let's push to 15K likes. I really appreciate you guys for coming through. Please don't forget, go on to YouTube if you missed any of the previous masterclasses. Okay, go catch up on them there. I put them on YouTube. Just look for Career Emporium on YouTube and then you will be sorted. Or go to careeremporium.co.za. There are social icons at the bottom. You click on the YouTube one. It's going to take you to the YouTube channel, right? And then go on LinkedIn. Thank you, Batobile, for the donut. And then go on to LinkedIn and then follow the Career Emporium page on LinkedIn so that you can get all of the blog articles, all these practical steps, right? Even this one is going to be there, right? So, and then Twitter, we're there. And then we're also there on Instagram. Guys, careeremporium.co.za, go join the WhatsApp group. It's where I will send you reminders, when I've posted something new and whatnot, I will share it with you in there. You join the WhatsApp group on careeremporium.co.za. If you struggle, please follow my moderators. Batobile is there, Nana Lee is there, Okti is there. And then you can just inbox them if you're struggling to get into the group, and then they'll help you to get in the group. Okay, thank you so much, Kitty. I really, really, really appreciate you. Right. So those are a couple of things, guys, the resources that we have for you. Now let's get to number 4. Guys, join industry groups and interact. People are sleeping on LinkedIn groups. But Facebook groups, you join very quickly. But LinkedIn groups, people are sleeping on LinkedIn groups. Guys, just go on the search bar on LinkedIn and just search your profession and put the filter on groups. There are groups that have international people, right? The groups that I'm in on LinkedIn, guys, I'm speaking to people from Kenya, I'm speaking to people from Ethiopia, Egypt, Kigali, China, right? Because that's where I'm taking my business. I want clients globally now. So go join those groups, guys. Don't sleep on LinkedIn groups. But when you are there, guys, interact. And like I said, interact with full sentences. Post some of your content in there, right? So what you do is, whatever you shared on your normal timeline, you can just click repost on your own post, and then repost with thoughts and repost it to a particular group. Get professionals that are overseas and everywhere, to share with you. I know some of you guys want to leave. You are tired of load shedding, right? You want to start working internationally. Get into those groups. Get into those groups. I'm getting top class education for free here. I'm powered. I'm so glad, Kitty. I'm happy that's how you feel. Shumi, thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate you, right? So guys, that's what I want you guys to do. You are sleeping on LinkedIn groups. Get in there and interact. Guys, you must remember, LinkedIn is not a social media platform. It's a social networking platform. The reason why you are on LinkedIn, you are there to network. Nothing else but to network. So as soon as you are done with your LinkedIn profile, it doesn't end there. You need to start using your LinkedIn profile. You're trying to get eyes onto your LinkedIn profile. You're trying to get people to view your LinkedIn profile. How do you do that? By networking with them. If you're going to just take your LinkedIn profile and put it there like it's a CV and expect magic to happen, nothing is going to happen for you. You need to move, speak to people, connect, right? Interact, be there. Treat LinkedIn like ugo strating, and then and then you have to greet them, you have to talk to them. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you must treat LinkedIn. That's why we call it the LinkedIn streets, right? That's what you need to do. It's like a big conference where there are people and you can connect with them all the time. You need to network constantly. And LinkedIn saves you, because if you are shy, right? If you are shy in life, at least LinkedIn allows you to just type and speak to people if you're an introvert, right? This is a life-changing session. Thank you so much. I am so happy, Tsatsi. I am so happy. And guys, remember, if you want your LinkedIn profile to be sorted, go to careeremporium.co.za, book a one-on-one session with me. We can sort out your LinkedIn profile so that you can start networking. Because all of these things I'm telling you, they're not going to work if you look like a catfish on LinkedIn, right? It's like you are not dressed properly and then you want to connect with people. Then that's a big problem, right? I want to connect with you on LinkedIn. August Leo, go check Sbusiso Nkosi, certified entrepreneurship educator. That's how I've written it. Sbusiso Nkosi, certified entrepreneurship educator. Right? One of the moderators will write it there. Then you can find me there. Right? But make sure, August Leo, when you connect with me, your LinkedIn profile is proper. Otherwise, I might miss it because I check if profile picture is not appearing, if things are not making sense. Sometimes I skip it and I won't remember that, she's part of the Fetch Army. Those who don't know what the Fetch Army is, guys, it's us in this life. We're a group of people that are shooting for executive positions. We don't feel sorry for ourselves. We implement practical steps. That's why on screen, I always put practical steps for you in terms of what you need to do to get there. I became an executive at age 35, so I know what it takes to get there, right? So that's why I give you practical tips. So we are called the Fetch Army, which means we are fetching everything. That's what we're doing. We are fetching everything, right? So yes, guys, groups on LinkedIn, please go check them out. Join as many as you can, right? To see some groups, they're not very active. Some are active. It's a trial and error sort of like thing. If you're not happy in a group, exit and leave and go join another one, right? Nobody's going to beat you up. You can get into different ones. And some of our industries are so broad that they are broken down into different segments. So you can join groups on different segments. But guys, the CEOs are sitting in those groups. You need to be there. You need to be inside. Pagati inside. You get what I'm saying? So let's do that. Number 5. Guys, this is important. Do not count the likes. LinkedIn is not like Instagram. So when you posted something, do not worry about how many people liked it. This is what I'm always say to people. You think executives of big companies go around LinkedIn posts and liking them and commenting on them? No. What you need to look at is after you posted your content, go check your analytics. They're going to tell you how many people viewed your profile and give you an idea of the kind of people that viewed your profile, right? And then how many search appearances you appeared in and what your impressions are, right? I have posts that have over 3,000 impressions. That means over 3,000 people viewed my post, but only 2 people liked. That's irrelevant. Then it's showing me the people that have viewed your profile, right, due to what you posted and your impressions and whatnot. It's showing me now that an executive from Standard Bank looked at your thing. For me, that's 100%. Only that one is enough, right? Because somebody has noticed me, somebody who's important, and probably somebody that I want to work with because I got my connections right, right? It's going to tell you an executive here, and then Laugunye is going to give you the actual name. You know, like Lebogang from who's a CEO at Kaya FM viewed you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what matters. It's not Instagram there. So you are not looking for likes. If you get likes, ignore them. They are a bonus, whatever. But it's not Instagram there. It's not TikTok there. You want people to view your profile. That's what you're looking for. You are happy when people are viewing your profile. Remember, the magic of LinkedIn happens in inboxes. Inbox action is what's important on LinkedIn, not the comment section. It's nice, yes, to have 2-3 comments, right? But it's for a different purpose altogether. But the inbox action is where it's at. So you can go to some of our LinkedIn profiles and they look like it's quiet there. Guys, Ziawaguma inbox. We are closing deals in inboxes. That's where it happens. That's why they call it in-mail. The inbox, LinkedIn, they call it in-mail. Because that means it's like an email. That's where the action happens there. Then we can take the conversation outside. I mean, just today I had a couple of people inbox me on LinkedIn. They say, we are looking for your services. We are looking for you to come and speak at this event. And what you understand, you won't see that on my profile. It's inbox action, but it was brought about by what I posted. So very, very, very important, guys. Very, very important, right? Do not count the likes. It's okay. LinkedIn is not a popularity contest. We are not there to be famous. Where you want to be famous, it's all these other social media platforms. LinkedIn is not for fame, right? There's no creator fund for LinkedIn that when you start posting this much, LinkedIn starts paying you. It's nothing like that there. We are networking there. We are closing deals there. You understand? Inbox action is important. If your inbox is dry on LinkedIn, we've got problems. We've got problems because it's either you are initiating conversations or conversations are coming to you. That's what you need to do when you're on LinkedIn, right? Guys, thank you for following me. Please follow if you are new here. We are the Fetch Army group of people that are fetching executive positions, right? Go check previous masterclasses, guys. I do masterclasses every day at 2 o'clock for free mahala. All you have to do is come through, but with an open mind. You have to come through here with an open mind. Whatever you've learned in the past, guys, when you come to my live, it needs to go. LinkedIn is for inboxes. LinkedIn is for inboxes, Shumi. That's where the magic is, right? LinkedIn doesn't mix business with pleasure. Understood? Exactly, Kitty. We don't mix business with pleasure there. When we're on LinkedIn, I know there are people that are starting to treat LinkedIn like an Instagram, and I laugh all the time because they will go there and they will get 80 likes. And let me tell you something. Mostly the reason why they're getting 80 likes, they're getting it from people that are wrong. People that are not going to do anything with those likes. Probably they like you because your top is lower on and then that is it. And the worst part of it is that the people that are liking your stuff, you don't even check. Get it intense. It's young people. Imagine young people are busy looking at your Kivava there. And when you think you are popping on LinkedIn, young kids. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I was actually contacted by an agency from America and UK. They're looking for nurses on LinkedIn. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, right? Lisa says, I hear you, coach. I'm glad you hear me. I'm glad you hear me. Coach, I paid yesterday and didn't receive any communication. Please advise on what to do on my side. I will check. What was your name? Check. Just tell me what your name was. I have Tumi show. I have I had 3 yesterday. So I'll just double check today. I'll just see. And I sent out all communication yesterday for people to tell me when they want to be booked. So tell me what your real name is, then I'll tell you if I emailed you or not. So yeah, you understand, guys. So that's what we do. That's what we do when we're there. We are not there to pop and show eyelashes and whatnot. It doesn't help us in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't help us in any way, shape, or form. We are fetching businesses and not collecting likes. They don't pay bills. Likes don't pay bills, guys. In other platforms, maybe they do, but there on LinkedIn, no, it doesn't work like that. On LinkedIn, you just need, literally, you just need 6 or 7. Yes, Tumisho, I did send you. So Tumisho did receive the communication. So let me know what your name is. Neba, thank you for coming through. Our moderator, thank you for coming through. Right? So guys, that's what we are there for. That's what we are there for on LinkedIn. We are there to connect with people. We are there to speak to people. We are there to network. And these are networking tips that will turn you into a machine. I'm telling you guys, you won't get onto LinkedIn and be confused. You're going to be a machine. Jasper, hi, thank you for coming through. So guys, make sure you follow these 5 things, guys. But your LinkedIn profile needs to be right. These things are useless if your LinkedIn profile looks like you are not taking care of it. Your LinkedIn profile is like your baby, guys. It must look clean. It must look nice. It must look attractive. You understand what I'm saying? It's like your little child. Thank you, PK, for the roses. It's like your little kid. You must take care of your LinkedIn. You must feed it. Feed it with information. Feed it with content. But guys, connect with the right people. For me, what worries me is that a lot of LinkedIn profiles that I check, guys, I am not undermining administrators because I understand that they are still on a journey to grow into a business. But on LinkedIn, you don't want to be connecting with administrators. You want to be connected to decision makers. It's a platform to connect with decision makers because only they can put you forward. Labo ngene nabo high school, guys, leave that onto Facebook unless they have moved into positions of influence. Guys, why do we network? We don't network to be nice. We network because your networks needs to be leveraged. You need to leverage your networks. Your networks need to get you somewhere. And people on LinkedIn understand that, right? So you can use the word usana. Could be part of it, but I rather use the word leveraging. We're going to leverage each other. The reason why I'm connecting with Sbu is because I know later when I leverage it after I've built a good relationship with him, there are certain things that he can assist me with. I also do the same. It's about leveraging your networks. So your networks have to be right. You can't be connected with a person you can't leverage at the end of the day. An administrator, like for example, it's like what are they going to do for you? Unless you are an administrator connecting with executives in order to get yourself out of the admin position and start moving yourself towards an executive position. But you need to be connected with decision makers. And decision makers don't want people that are constantly asking them for stuff, people that are commenting with 1 words or 2 words. They can't even put together a sentence. Abantu abadala who can't even put together a sentence. Yes, Shumi, let's double tap the screen, guys. Let's double tap. Let's get to 25K likes. We're very close to 25K likes, right? So that's the thing. Abantu abadala who can't write in full sentences is a very big concern. From my side, I'm already not impressed with you connecting with me like that. And guys, keep it positive. You understand? Keep it positive. On LinkedIn, yes, you can debate. But you can debate in a positive manner. You can debate by showing industry news and all of that. A debate sometimes is very healthy on LinkedIn. As long as you don't Facebook debate, not you are a troll now. You understand your language is low. On LinkedIn, you must elevate your level of thinking and level of conversation, guys. You need to start sounding like an executive right now, today. Wow, thank you so much for this. I've been sleeping on this. I appreciate the assertive tone. Thank you so much, Tembi. Thank you so much. Miss, your LinkedIn username got disconnected. Clear, I'm not sure what you're saying. But somebody's LinkedIn username got disconnected. I'm not sure what happened. So you get what I'm saying? It's like the reason why I use an assertive tone when I was speaking to somebody today on another live that I joined. We were speaking about Africa and all of that kind of stuff. And I was saying that, guys, in my lives, you're going to get this assertive tone. You're going to get this general tone because as the Fetch Army, guys, there's a reason why we are called the Fetch Army in this group. We are an army of people. A drill sergeant does not come and hug you. and support you when you are sleeping on things and support you when you are being lazy. A drill sergeant doesn't do that, right? I'm the general of the Fetch Army. You guys are my troops. And we need to make sure that we get into these boardrooms. We need to get inside those boardrooms. Guys, we're going for boardrooms. We want to sit there. We want to grow inside. We want our boardrooms to be like our incubators where we grow and we get groomed and we move on to the next level. But don't stay outside the boardroom for too long, guys. We need to get inside the boardrooms. That is where we're going. That is where we're going. Yeah, Sibusongo is a certified entrepreneurship educator. Guys, if you can't find me there, then LinkedIn has kicked me out, but I don't believe so. LinkedIn loves me. I don't think that they would have blocked me, right? So, guys, these are the tips that I'm giving you. Okay. Guys, make sure that you follow and then go on to careeremporium.co.za to join the WhatsApp group so that you can officially become part of our troops. There, I share with you guys some resources. I share you guys with some reminders. If there's a new video, I share it with you guys. If there's a new blog that I've written, I share it with you guys, right? That's what the WhatsApp group is. But officially, you become part of the Fetch Army when you are in there. What is a Fetch Army? A Fetch Army troop is somebody who does not make excuses, who does not mind being spoken to in an assertive tone, who admits that I've been sleeping on things and I need to wake up. That is what the Fetch Army is. This couldn't have come at the right time. I'm trying to venture into life coaching career. There you go, Cookie. Be like me. Right? Be the kind of life coach like me. I specialize in career coaching. Manon, guys, can I tell you about Manon? Not Manon going to gym for 4 hours the other day, making us look bad. And I think Manon was at the gym for 4. Manon, were you at the gym for 4 hours? Even this morning. But this morning you were normal hours. But there's a time where it was a Saturday. Manon was at the gym from 6 in the morning. Actually, I think until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Not her making us feel bad. Anyway, here's Manon. So, guys, that's what we do with the Fetch Army. We are going for executive positions. That's what we're going for, guys. And these networking tips will put you up there. They will put you up there. Yes, Manon, you made us look lazy when the other time. It was this past Saturday, I think. Gym the whole day. Hi, Ngosian. Hi, you made me feel bad that day. You know. So, guys, this is what we're doing. So, get on your LinkedIn, fix your LinkedIn, and get everything sorted out and start networking, right? Let's double tap the screen, guys. We are very close to 25K likes. Let's double tap, you know. So yes, guys, that's what we're doing. We are fetching all of these things. Guys, spend time practicing these things. Spend time practicing these things, guys, right? Test yourself out. Put a comment, put out an inbox, right? The only way you will learn. Don't overanalyze and analysis paralysis and whatnot. Just do what needs to be done. Just do what needs to be done and test yourself and see how people respond to it and say, no, man, I was not happy with this sentence. Let me just change it and try and do it differently next time. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to play around with these things. Guys, you need a number of practicals. It can't just be theory. You need to practice these things. Practice these things, guys. Put yourself out there. Nisaba rejection. Rejection is nothing. You understand? I was doing research about health and wellness coaching this morning. That's good, August Leo. That is good, guys. You constantly have to do your research, but guys, also go connect with the right people. Sometimes, yes, we must deal with this shy issue, guys. I hear it a lot. Oh, coach, I'm introverted. Oh, coach, I'm a Pisces. We are not like this. Oh, coach, Guys, you need to do something about it. You need to do something about it. And AB, the nice thing about LinkedIn is that at least you are hiding behind the screen. You understand? So they don't even see you. You don't need to put out a video. You don't need to put out a phone call. You just need to just type, J, you know. But test yourself. Test yourself for the first time and put it out there. You know what I do with my clients? Hey, some of my clients, I catch them off guard. After we're done with their LinkedIn profiles, I will say to them, Norma, hi. Guys, Norma made my year yesterday. Norma made my year yesterday, guys. Norma, yesterday you literally made my year. Like the feedback that I got from Norma, guys, it was crazy. Like it was really, really crazy. Like what your words are so humbling. You made my entire year, Norma, yesterday. We did her session. We were even supposed to speak about LinkedIn. We just ended up speaking about life in general. And yeah, it was nice. It was nice. You made my heart warm. You understand, guys? So at least, guys, if you are shy, sit behind the screen and type and send out. So what I do with some of my clients is that I catch them off guard. After we fix their LinkedIn profiles, I would say to her, find an article for me. Ne? Then they'll find an article. Then I'll say, copy the URL. Then they copy the URL. Then I'm like, paste it on LinkedIn. They're like, whoa, coach. I'm like, we are here now. Then they post it. Then I say to them, put a caption. And they put a caption and I'm like, click post. Then you will see they start delaying. I'm like, click that post. Then they post it. Then they've posted their first content and they're like, wow, coach, it actually took me less than 3 minutes to post something. And I'm like, imagine if you do this twice a week. Imagine if you do this twice a week, right? I think I need my help with my LinkedIn profile. Come through, careeremporium.co.za, go make your booking, right? On point. Tumisho has made her booking. I can't wait for it next week. Come back to me with a time next week so that we can work on your LinkedIn profile. This week, the bookings were massive. They were crazy. Like you guys have been booking left, right, and center. You know, I really appreciate that side of the business as well, right? But guys, these are free resources. I'm also here to give you these free resources. But guys, let's sit on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn less than 2 hours, guys, you are playing. LinkedIn needs you to navigate. Guys, the opportunities that I found this week on LinkedIn this week, I mean, from distribution deals to strategic partnerships and all of that, guys, I'm fetching more people. You will see they are coming here. I'm bringing people on TikTok. Like, it's crazy. Speaking gigs, speaking engagements, it's crazy, guys. The opportunities that are sitting on LinkedIn, if you connected with the right people, they are massive. They are massive. They are crazy, guys. You know? But you need to stay there. You need to connect with people. Guys, kuluman nabantu. You know, talk to people, greet people, be nice. All it requires is for you to be a nice person and bring your personality as it is. The way you write, it must show your personality. The way you respond to people, it must show your personality and all of that. If you look at how I post on LinkedIn, and then you've heard me speak, you're going to be like, yeah, there's a connection here. This is definitely the same guy. This is the same guy, you know, so keep putting your stuff out there, guys. Become industry experts, you know, become thought leaders, network with people. You know how many people are looking for you? And they've been looking for you for the longest time. And when I'm saying looking for you, I'm saying the way you think, your personality, your look, you know, there's a lot of people that have been looking for you, but they can't find you because you are not anywhere. Thank you so much, Shumza, right? You are not anywhere. They can't find you. You are not visible, right? There's a lot of people that have told me many times when they bump into me, like, why didn't I bump into somebody like you 6 years ago? We've been looking for a person like you. When I started on LinkedIn, then I was like, this is power. This is power. So right now, people find me when they are looking for me because I am visible on LinkedIn. I'm not visible, I admit. Manon, come for a coaching session on your LinkedIn. Go book $199. Let's sort you out. Guys, there are people that are looking for you, but they can't find you. So you guys you're going to retire not knowing that there was somebody who was looking for you and had an executive position for you or had money for you as a consultant, right? Your life could have changed, but because you were not visible on LinkedIn, that went on to the grave with somebody. Boom. Indlu yawa. So your visibility is important, guys. Why do we tell small businesses to constantly advertise and be visible, but we don't tell ourselves that? It's like we're quick to say, hey, these people, they don't advertise their services properly. Yes, I wish they could do that. But you are a service. Because I told you guys before, companies buy your skills. So you are a small business. Why aren't you visible on LinkedIn? You're like a company that has bad marketing then at the end of the day. And people will keep buying you for a small price. You are your own brand. I'm so doing this. I'm a service. You are a service, guys. You are selling your skills. Your contract between you and a company is that I will pay you for the skills that you bring in. But you constantly need to be advertising those skills, right? Because you don't want to sit with one client for too long. You want a client that's going to pay you better. And then you go to them. And you want a client that's going to pay. And the more you do that, the more your skills become expensive. That's how you become an executive. An executive is basically somebody who's selling skills at an expensive price. So you move from being that small kettle from clicks to becoming the smeg. That's what you are. But you guys are not advertising yourself. That's why I always say, the top part of your LinkedIn profile, which is your headline, your profile picture, and your cover image, is your billboard. It's like the billboard on N1 or N4 or whatever the case is. And if that billboard is not looking nice, nobody's going to buy. So that means if the billboard is not looking nice, nobody's going to scroll through the rest of your profile and discover you. But how do you bring eyes onto your billboard? How do you make people look at your billboard? You network. There, 5 things you can do. That's how you get people to look at your billboard. So your billboard, when you put your billboard on LinkedIn, it does not mean people are going to see it. You must drive traffic onto your billboard. The more you comment, the more people become curious, and then they click and they view your profile. Now you can sell the skills. But if people can't find you as a business on LinkedIn, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Visibility equal to consistency. You need to be visible. That's why, guys, go watch business podcasts, not because you are trying to get into business, but because you are already in business, because you are a business. So go watch business podcasts and come up with those, because everything that a business does is what you must do for yourself on LinkedIn. You are that brand. Companies write thought leadership articles on LinkedIn. You should do the same. Companies put out billboards. You should do the same. Companies put out infographics. You should do the same. Companies post the latest news. You should do the same. Don't you want that one client that's going to pay you executive money? You can't be happy with your client. Your skills have been improving for the last 10 years. You've been with the same company for 10 years. They're still buying your skills that you worked so hard to improve if you're not doing the bare minimum. But what you've been teaching yourself, the money that you spend in improving the product, which is the courses and everything, right? It's what we call the input costs. The more input costs when you develop yourself, when you teach yourself, when you work on your personal development, your personality and whatnot, it's input costs. Your input cost improves the product, so the product becomes expensive. But you're sitting with people that are still paying you the same product price like they did 10 years ago. And then you're like, why aren't they increasing? They're not increasing because you haven't marketed yourself to the right people. It's the same concept as any other social media. You create visibility by showcasing yourself. That's what you need to do. You need to be visible, right? Yes, can we please all double tap the screen? We're going to get to 30 likes today. Before 3 o'clock, before it ends, guys, let's just hit 30K likes. Ish, the truth in that, short selling ourselves, self-disrespect, too much self-disrespect. And you think it's the company that disrespects you. You know what? You teach people how to treat you. You disrespect yourself. You're teaching the rest of us to disrespect you. That's why when you're in a company, you're doing the bare minimum, you're sitting in the chair, you're slouching, you think you are the shiznit because you are punishing the company, is the more we disrespect you as directors. You are not going anywhere. You will sit in that position. And let me tell you something. When you are disrespecting yourself, when you go for the next interview, you go with that attitude, and we can pick it up very quickly from the moment you say hi during a job interview that you are just disrespecting yourself. So I'm going to offer you something small. And let me tell you something. If you are looking for something bigger and then I reject you, I don't even feel like it's a loss. Like, maybe it's a good thing we didn't hire that one. I will only take you at a cheap price. I will not take you at a normal price, but for a higher position. It's a game, this whole thing. But once you've showcased to people how you network, how you speak, how you write in full sentences, who you are connected with, and you are visible, I'm telling you, I'm going to offer you something big. I'm going to offer you something big. You understand? You're smooth, the truth in what you're saying. It's the truth. It's facts, guys. Right? I'm telling you, guys, I'm an executive. I've been an executive for a very long time. I know how these things work. I became an executive quite young at age 35, but I already had the mindset of an executive even 5 years before that. So I know how these things work. We will keep buying your skills at a cheap price if you look cheap and you appear cheap. When you appear on LinkedIn, you are a premium brand. If your LinkedIn profile is good, we don't even negotiate with you. You are a premium brand to us. I can see when you build your LinkedIn profile. That's why, guys, when I'm talking about the About section on LinkedIn, I always say to people, your third paragraph on your About section on LinkedIn, you must flex so that I can see the confidence and I can see that you love yourself and I can see that you are proud of yourself and you know your value. If you only write, these are my skills, this is what I'm qualified in, and it's like you're feeling sorry for yourself. I want that third paragraph that I was involved in this project. and I was recognized by and I got the CEO's award. I believe that I'm a true leader and what. That's how you write your about section. That's how you become an expensive product. But don't feel sorry for yourself. We can pick it up as directors, guys. We can smell it the moment you walk into an interview room that we got whatever this one has to offer, we're gonna buy it at a cheap price. But there are people that walk into the interview room, and that's what the Fetch Army is. Guys, if you don't know who the Fetch Army is, it's us here. People that are going for big positions and we don't feel sorry for ourselves, right? If you're not following me, make sure that you follow and go join the WhatsApp group on careeremporium.co.za in order to become officially part of the Fetch Army. So the Fetch Army people, I want you to be like those people when they walk into an interview room. Guys, when I'm in an interview room, you would see the temperature changes. The temperature changes. They can already smell the fire, like, okay, sharp. Here we think something is going to happen. And when I sit down, I would spit facts, statistics, the industry. I don't care what questions they're asking me. They want to know, how do you handle pressure? I don't want to talk about how I handle pressure. I'll give you one sentence on that. What I will tell you is industry and what. I will confuse the director. You understand what I'm saying? I will confuse the director and they'll be like, okay, fine. Something definitely is happening here. I will make a director say, I will check this thing and come back to you. That's what we are. We are the Fetch Army, guys. We do not play that. Listening to you is so refreshing. I'm so glad. Guys, I've got action points. Here are action points right in front of you. Hey, Undercover Investigation, thank you for coming through, man. I was on his live earlier. We were having some fun there, dealing with some racists. Yes, coach, temperature changes. This is the way of entering spaces. I'm telling you, the temperature must change, guys. If you watch the Game of Thrones, you will know. The only time you know that the Night King is coming, the floor freezes, right? Because he comes from ice. The temperature changes. So you must be those people. You guys are the Fetch Army, guys. I won't allow you guys to be ordinary people, Jay, in life. No, guys. I won't allow you to be like the person who's sitting next to you on your desk. No, I refuse. You guys need to shine. Wherever you go, you need to shine. You guys are the Fetch Army. We're a different breed of people here. So that's what I want you guys to do. Here are practical steps. I've put them up there. I'm not here preaching. I'm here to give you practical steps. But I have to reprimand you as well as my people to say, listen, we're going to be different. We are the next level of directors and executives in these companies. If you're not following, guys, make sure that you follow me. And then please go on to careeremporium.co.za, go join the WhatsApp group. We are trailblazers. That's what I want to see. Guys, you know what a trailblazer is? Where they walk, they leave fire behind. They leave fire behind. Guys, you must be the kind of person that when you walk out of the interview room, you know those movies where there's something that's blowing up in the background and then the main character is walking slow. That's how you must leave the interview room. You must leave it blown up, knowing that you finish them. So I don't want you guys to be ordinary. So these are networking tips. If you want a chance of getting into an interview room and sitting in boardrooms, I've got 5 things. That's something that you need to do. There's someone next to me in my desk, awkward moment, just looked at them. You know what? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, Nanali? That person there, I'm hoping they're going to feed off your energy. Because I know Nanali has also been making moves, Nanali got some feedback from the managers and they said, dude, it's like you've changed, right? Because she adopted the Fetch Army mentality and then she started fetching. Right? Yes, she's very goofy at times, but you know what? We all are, but she's Fetch Army proper, So guys, that's what I want you guys to do. So here are 5 steps, guys. Please, couple of things. Go on YouTube. Go check the previous masterclasses if you missed any. Go on to LinkedIn, right? And then follow the Career Emporium LinkedIn page. And then just make sure that you like, you comment, because there are blog articles there. Make sure that you are following me right now before we close the live. And then you can go to careeremporium.co.za. If you want to book a one-on-one session with me to sort out your LinkedIn profile, it's only $199. We can get it sorted. Book it today before you go drink this weekend and finish your money. If you are lost in your career, you don't even know what direction to take, right? Come through for a career strategy session. It's 450. It's an hour. We do it on Zoom, right? Some people, I did their sessions on Saturday because for my Fetch Army, I will even bend my own rules to make sure that the peeps get the time. So guys, we're about to close this live. And those who are Fetch Army originals, they know how we close this live. Just check in the comments, guys. Somebody please start the train, and I'm gonna give you guys shout outs, so don't jump off the live until I've given you a shout out, right? But guys, somebody please in the comments start the train. There you go. Okche started the train. Nanali has followed. So guys, everybody type hashtag Fetch Army in the comments to say that you are committing to changing your life and your career. Thank you so much. As you guys are typing hashtag Fetch Army in the comments, those who haven't followed me, follow, and then I'm gonna give everybody shout outs. But keep the train going, guys. Type the hashtag Fetch Army. Shumi, thank you for the gifts and thank you for coming through, my friend. I really appreciate you. And you did something nice by paying for somebody else for a session. You are brilliant. But Tobile, the queen of the moderators, the captain, the MD of moderators, I really appreciate you. But Tobile, without you, these lives are not going anywhere. BK, thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate you. Kidi, thank you for the interaction. I really, really, really appreciate you. Nanali, my goofy friend, thank you for coming through. I really appreciate you. Tando, I see you. Tobile, I see you. Tsatsi, I see you. Mama Gashaga, thank you for coming through. I see you. Tuli, I see you. Happy 21011, I see you. Lebza, thank you for coming through. Lisa, thank you for interacting. I see you. Joshua, let me know who you are. And let me know if I communicated back to you because you booked your session, right? New Mamzo, thank you for coming through. Cookie, I see you. Fendi, thank you for coming through. Noli, I see you. Pula, I see you. Pruberry, thank you for coming through, my friend. Kamuhelo, I see you. Keishas, I see you. Njikachi, I see you. Kumbu 37, I see you. Awaka, I see you. Estakatu, I see you. Mimi, I see you. User 240, change your profile picture and give me your name so that I can give you a proper shout out. But I see you. Pelogazi, I see you. Manon, making us feel bad by going to gym for 6 hours. I see you, my friend. Gracious Mama Noma, thank you so much for yesterday. You made my year. I don't want to lie to you. Toki, I see you. August Leo, I see you. Rap Steak, I hope you're working on your homework. Looking forward to your next session. User 63, I see you. Khaleo, thank you for coming so much. I see you. Claudie, I see you. Buko, I see you. Ashika, I see you. Palesa, I see you. Endo, I see you. Baka Cup, I see you. Promise, I see you. Sipelo, I see you. Nogi, I see you. Events with V, I see you. Ntabiseng, I see you. Maria, I see you. Kamuhelo, I see you. User 9193, I see you. Toby, my friend, I see you. Hlengiwe, I see you. Green World, Claremont, Cape Town, I see you. Zinzi, I see you. Toko KM, I see you. Tlou, I see you. Katuma Ma, I see you. Village Mami, I see you. Asi, I see you. User 475, I see you. Didi, I see you. And Opa, I see you. When I tell people that I'll give each and everyone a shout out, they don't believe me. Guys, as long as you Fetch Army, I don't care how many we are here, I will give each and everyone a shout out. Guys, thank you so much for coming through. I'm looking forward to your sessions. Make sure that you follow me before we exit. Enjoy your weekend, and everywhere you go, my English is finishing now. Everywhere you go, guys, I want you to remember that you guys are different, and you guys are the Fetch Army. I'll see you Monday, 2 o'clock. Sharp, sharp, guys.